Hey, what's up, fam? So, Trans Day of Remembrance, for those who don't know, is a day where we take a moment to collectively mourn trans people who have passed away, been murdered, or have committed suicide. This year alone, we've had probably about 68 and counting people pass away. And I think it's important to recognize that Trans Day of Remembrance also means Trans Day of Resilience. And I don't subscribe to the belief that on Tidor there should be moments of silence. Because if we're being real, we've spent the whole year being quiet. Right now, top of your head, name 4 trans women who have been murdered this year. You know, I'll broaden that out a little bit. Name me one trans person you know off the top of your head who has been murdered this year. $5 says you couldn't think of one, and that is troubling. Because right now in our community, trans women of color are the most targeted. 80% of the people who passed away this year, who were murdered, and some of them in very graphic and unsettling ways, were trans women of color. They're statistically the most at-risk group in our community. And yet, you don't see any representation. You don't see anybody talking about it. Everyone is so quick to throw them underneath the rug and forget them, that the hashtag trends for 3 hours at most, and then they're forgotten. And when we see another one get killed or murdered, we're just all like, that's so sad. And it is. It's not sad that they passed away. It's sad how quick we are to forget about them. So on Trans Day of Remembrance, I ask that you don't take moments of silence. Instead, use that time to recognize and say their name. Recognize who they were as a person. Not how they died, but who they were as a person. And reflect on that as you as a trans person and what that means to you. You are alive. You are a blessing. And if you are over the age of 24, you're an even greater blessing. Because in our community, all it takes to be an elder is to get to the age of 30. Most of us have lives as long as basketball players' careers. Right now, me and LeBron James are both veterans of being trans people, or not being trans people. Oh shit. Can you imagine if LeBron James was a trans? He don't need to be a trans woman. He can stay the way he is. Good Lord, that forehead though. But on the real, just celebrate yourself. Celebrate their life. Celebrate your life. Your existence is so freaking crucial. Like, you have no idea how fucking special and awesome you are. And I want you just to celebrate that. And for all my cutie pox out there, I want you to celebrate more than most. Because yeah, there's white trans people out here suffering violence, but not the way we are. Those of us that were born, like, with some melanin, know what's up. Like, oppression didn't start when we started transitioning. Oppression started the moment you fell out of your mama's vagina. Can I say vagina on YouTube? I'm gonna say vagina on YouTube. Vagina. Vagina. Anyway, just stay lit, fam. Stay safe. And remember that you have value. You are important. You are special. You are everything that is great about this world. So stay lit, stay right, and I love you. Peace.